Hey guys, Coach Jenny here, giving you today's at-home WOD during our quarantine period. Just a couple reminders that you don't have to have equipment to do any of these exercises, but now is the time to get creative in everything that we do. And part of that is thinking about household items that you have around the house. I'll try to give you some suggestions as I go through the workout today. Definitely going to go through scaling options for those of you who need it. More importantly, just keep moving. Doesn't matter if you can do the full weight, doesn't matter if you have to scale it down. It's just great that you are committed to your training and committed to yourself and you keep on moving. So today, we're gonna start off with a little warm up. We've got 20 jumping jacks, 20 line jumps, 10 push-ups, 5 pass-throughs, and 5 inchworms. I'm gonna go ahead and go through each of those movements. I'm sure you know most of them, but just to clarify. Got our standard jumping jack, just as you normally would do. You're gonna go ahead and go through 20 of those. And you're gonna find a line on the floor. Any line will do. For me, picking this line right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and do quick feet over and back on that line. Just quick feet over and back 20 times. Get those feet moving. And then you push up, standard push up. Being at home, working out by yourself, in your warm-up's a perfect time to work your form. Focus on keeping your core engaged, keeping your glutes nice and tight, your legs nice and strong, elbows in nice and tight to your body as you go down into that push-up. Coming down, coming back up. You need to modify, be on your knees. Most importantly, when you modify, keeping that core tight, not letting your body bend or snake. Pass-throughs. If you don't have a PVC at home, you probably still go to Home Depot and buy one. If not, you've got a broomstick, a mop, you've got something to use. Go ahead and just take that bar, start with your shoulders internally rotated, and go ahead and externally rotate those shoulders as you pass that bar through. Should feel like you can get there, but should feel like a good stretch. You're gonna go ahead and you're gonna do that 5 times. Nice light movement, bringing it back through. The focus of that should be on rotating the shoulder from this internal position to this externally rotated position. Finally, you have your inchworms. Those of you not as familiar with this, you're gonna come down into a forward fold. You're gonna walk your hands out. If you're familiar with yoga, like a downward dog position, and then you're gonna come to an upward dog position or cobra and walk your feet back in. So from the front, bending down, touching my toes, walk my hands out. Maybe I want to pause and stretch my calves. Come to a nice upward dog position. And then go ahead and walk my feet back into my hands. Sideways view. There you go ahead and start sideways. Forward fold down. Hold if you need the extra stretch. Walk your hands out nice and slow. Pause in the upward dog for a good calf stretch. Keep on walking those arms out. Upward dog position. Your feet back in. Once you've gone through the warm-up, we're gonna go ahead and get to the workout today. Workout, 6 rounds, 30 seconds of exercise, 15 seconds of rest. We're gonna start with a kettlebell sumo squat and jump squat. We're gonna move to Russian kettlebell swings. We have alternating kettlebell snatch and clean, single leg deadlifts, and Russian twists. So we'll go ahead and go through the movement. Again, kettlebells are ideal. If you don't have kettlebells, you can't get one, you can use a dumbbell. If you have dumbbells at home, start being even more creative, taking a backpack and putting some weight in it. It could be rocks, obviously safety first. You want to ensure that your backpack is sturdy and is not going to rip. It could be kids' toys, anything that's going to give you a little bit of weight. I can take this and swing it just like I would a kettlebell. I can also use it to snatch if I need to. I can also think about food items. You have a gallon of milk, maybe you need to save it, fill that with water, and you can use that for weighted movements. You do the same thing with cleaning supplies. A lot of us nowadays buy half gallons, 1 gallons. Go ahead and fill those up with water and use those like you would a kettlebell or a dumbbell. So now let's get to some of the movements. Kettlebell sumo squat with a jump squat. I'm gonna stand in a good sumo position. My kettlebell's right between my legs. As I come down into my squat, I'm gonna hinge at the hip. Everything remains nice and intact in my torso. I'm gonna bend down, keeping my chest nice and high. Pick up those kettlebells. I'm going to jump into my squat, bring them back down to the floor, jump. From the side. If that's too much, bring it down, bring the weight down, and just do it with 1 kettlebell. If that's still too much, there's nothing wrong with doing no weight at all. Just a nice jump squat into a regular squat. Jump squat into a regular squat. Regular squat. Next we move on, Russian kettlebell swings. Obviously, if you can't do any weight at all, you can mimic the motion of a kettlebell swing, bringing my hips down and back, pushing my heels to the floor as I squeeze my bum, bring that kettlebell to eye level. You can make it harder by using a single kettlebell here, just eye level. Be sure again, your chest stays nice and high. I hinge at the hip as I bring my hips back. Bring that kettlebell to eye level. Good. Want a little more of a challenge? Take both of your kettlebells or your Clorox filled with water, whatever works for you. And bring your legs wide into a sumo position. Reach down, grab your kettlebells, double kettlebell swing. Again, very important that you can maintain a good torso position. Should not be arching or bending your back. All the power comes from driving your heels into the floor, squeezing your bum as you come up. Moving on, alternating kettlebell snatch and clean. Using 1 kettlebell. If this is too much, I can do no weight and just mimic the movement. Start with the kettlebell between my legs. Again, torso in a good position, hinging at the hip. I come down, grab the kettlebell, bring it all the way overhead. On the alternate, I bring it up to a clean position. Switch arms, all the way up overhead, and then to a clean position. Bend from the side, all the way up overhead, to a clean position. Alternate each time. So you will snatch, clean, snatch, clean. Single leg deadlift. I'm gonna go ahead, position my kettlebell on the floor. I'm gonna put my foot right next to the kettlebell. Again, keeping my torso nice and tall, shoulders down and back. I'm gonna raise my leg, engaging through my left side, come down, grab the kettlebell, pick it up. I'm gonna do about 5 on this side, and then I'm gonna switch and do them on the other side. Good. Last movement, Russian twist. Again, you're gonna have to find something that works for you. If you have a med ball at home, that's great. You can use a dumbbell, you can use a kettlebell. Again, is there a kid's toy that's heavy? Is there a rock that's a decent size for you? The scaled back version is to use no weight at all. So go ahead and show you Russian twist. Come down to the ground, raise my feet up, start with the ball in the middle, and I am twisting side to side. Just twisting my torso, side to side. If you need a pause in the middle, you can go for a pause in the middle. If you need no weight at all, you again sit upright, pretend as if you have weight, and you are just doing a torso twist, back and forth. Just to reiterate, All right, I'm learning as I go here. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm just glad you guys are choosing to work out with us. Again, 6 rounds, 30 seconds each, 15 seconds rest. Kettlebell, sumo, squat, and jump squat. Russian kettlebell swing. I put the double in parentheses, it's an alternate. If you want something more challenging, alternating kettlebell snatch and clean, single leg deadlift, and Russian twist. That's it for today. Stay motivated. Get through your 23-ish minutes of work. Get a good warm-up going. Get a good sweat going. And stay tuned for more. We're always here to support you. Feel free to text in the comments. I'm happy to get back to any of you with any comments, suggestions, or questions you might have. Thank you so much. Take care.